Alright, hello. This is the False God with another Dominions 5 video. We have a fresh turn to go ahead and look at. And if we recall, we attacked last turn finally, so let's go ahead and look at some results. Didn't quite get my line together. Looks like there's nothing here, but looks like kind of a lot of PD. Also didn't put these guys on hold. That's a whoops. Hopefully we catch up to them before anything bad happens to them. This guy's kind of getting chewed up in the corner. Alright, no, we're good. Luckily, the Rephites are still not to be messed with. But we do need to make sure we go and fix that script. And then here's our non-Rephites. And it looks like it's just PD. Shouldn't be any problem here. We have more than enough troops. Assume the only way we really lose somebody here is if we run over our own guys. Yep, also lossless. And then let's go to this province real quick and fix this. That's better. In fact, we'll probably just go ahead and do it this way. Okay, let's check other messages. Wow, we finished our first piece of research. That's new for us. This is the first time I think we've seen this message. Found an endless forest. Nice, pearl nature, that's great. And then I think this is a nature and a death? Oh, that's much better than that. That's our first air income, a nature income. We've now got a 3 nature income. The Enchantress is a beautiful mage for us. That's going to give us access to a ton of cross paths. That is, where is this? As well as this death gem. Alright, we're gonna need a palisade here for sure. We have no money again, and that's gonna give us some pretty funky looking palisades, but this enchantress is gonna be plus shamans, but this is gonna be just too much to avoid. I was thinking, so we have these shamans. We have them over here too, so we could potentially get them from either spot. I think these, at 115 gold with a sacred tag, are our most efficient researchers. In addition, they go ahead and they put nature into communions without needing a matrix. And that'll let us potentially do not only big nature, but we could potentially do nature more like a turbo communion, right? Because I'd have to check exactly how much, HP Scrotties have, but we could go ahead and do personal regeneration on like our Kohen, and they've got 50 HP. You could use the bales of 66. I think the Melkorts are 69, but hopefully we could check how much a Scrotty has and see if it's comparable. But that could definitely be an interesting option as well. Let's go ahead and look at the rest. Checked it. We got our 2 things. Unexpected event. We get another 8 gems. We are very good at finding these magical birds. Let's hope we keep doing that. Looks like we have very few people who went to the arena, but let's go ahead and take a look. I did not send anyone to the arena. We only had the 2 Melkorts, and they were just too useful. We have an old, feeble-minded, or I guess he's got the slave collar on, soothsayer that is a garbage unit and is definitely going to get killed by... What is this? Who is this? Alright, this looks like a hero of some kind. He's going to go and bop this guy. Yup. That is Arco. Okay. I don't know if that looks like an Arco here to me. Machaka sent a big spider. Just an assassin and is stupid. I have never seen this tag before. Okay. And Helheim has sent in their prophet, which is a little bit bold. It is blessed, as it's the prophet. so we can see what their bless is. Magic weapons, decay weapons, SR, FR. Okay, they're. This is an elf bless for sure, but kind of a bigger one. So this has got to be blood and earth. Earth. Okay. Alright, it's an elf bless. Those look like they're going to be very annoying to deal with. 25 defense. I think it's going to beat this spider for sure. Its attack of 15. The spider has a defense of 9. Yeah, it's gonna crush him, I'm sure. He's decaying. Taking him a hot minute. Okay, and then the final battle is that first Archocephaly hero with invulnerable 20 and lucky. He is not blessed. I think that Helheim's got this, but I don't even know that I would have loved sending in our giants against this. I think we would have just missed too many times and would have gotten beat up by these withering weapons. Whacked him. Oh, whoa. Let's go ahead and pause this for a hot second. All right, now hold on. I don't remember my hotkeys very well. Show me the unit overview. What? This guy got absolutely whacked. Missed. Hit him. Hits him on the shield and body with a hero's blade for 67 points of damage. He negated their repel roll. His attack roll is just short. So I guess that means that it hits the shield. And he had a damage roll of 81. How does that happen? What on earth is this guy? Jesus Christ. All right, hold on, I want to see. What is this weapon? Hero's Blade. Oh, 3x versus larger beings. All right. All it took was the single hit. Is he going to die too, though? Doesn't look like it. All right, well, I'm glad I didn't send a Melkor in. I think that it definitely could have died. He won the Champion's Medal. I don't know what that does. And we killed 2 filthy brigands. And finished our fortress. Okay, so this is a pretty good turn for us. Let's go ahead and just take a look at how our allies did. We can see that they hit here where they were supposed to, and the the Hinnom scouting network. That's as far as it goes. Okay, so hard to say. We know from the information we got that Kailasa had an army here, and the last time we had seen the god, I think it was in. It had been here and was moving to this front. So I didn't talk about this last time, but part of the reason when Femoria asked for a delay, I think we both decided to go and all delay, is that Femoria had a nap, which they ended. It was a very long nap. It was like a nap 5, which I thought was wild, but they ended it, and so that of course means that Kailasa is aware that they are planning on attacking, whereas Sorrow and I never had naps with them. So they moved their army up here, and their god was moving up here, I believe, to fight Femoria. So we'll have to see how that sort of is working out. I don't know for sure what the how that's going to go for Femoria. We're certainly we're rooting for them at this point. Besides that, though, so we did get some info from Sorrow. They said the god is in 105. Okay, that's here. That's nicely very far away from us, which is what we want. There apparently is... there were 2 provinces with 21 PD and 15 in another. Let's check how much PD we had to face in our battles. I mean, this is a lot of PD. I I guess we can, so this is 62 units. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to pay for enough PD to get to 62 units. Not that province. Anyway, let's put one in there anyway, but I mean, this is 1, 2. $19.38 plus another 9. It's probably 21 PD. So yeah, that looks like 21 PD. And then this one is smaller. This is maybe 16 PD. I had posed the question to my allies of where we thought all of Kailasa's money went. And I think that we now know that it went into PD. Which to me, it doesn't seem like a super great use of funds, but you know, what are you gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and give this guy all the blood slaves. Move this guy back. This is our scout. Yeah, this is our scout. So now the question is going to be where and what, how do we want to proceed from here? We can move, and what makes sense. So this group can only realistically attack here. And so they're going to do that for sure. The question is, like, I could split. Let's put these up. I could split this troop and hit both of these. But from there, the only thing we can't go. I'm not sending just my Rephites onto Kailasa proper. So we'd only be, you know, maybe getting an extra turn of income off of these, and there is some risk. There's an army apparently of about 70 units on Kailasa. Now it's made up of Apsalar as Atavi archers. Excuse me. And Bandar swords. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what those are. Not overly familiar. Pretenders. A weird looking monkey. Okay, what is an Apsalar? Apsaras. Are there any of these Apsaras? Alright, what is an Apsara? Oh, maybe it's something summonable. Because I'm not sure what that is. Atavi archers are obviously are absolutely nothing for us. And Bandar swordsmen. The Bandar swordsmen are okay. I mean, they've got a nice sized falchion. That's gonna hurt. Their attack isn't particularly good. They have low protection. I mean, I think we'll crush these without too much issue. No helmets, but they do have a shield. Although it doesn't look like a particularly... it's okay. Let's see if we can take a moment and break over to the handy dandy Dominions 5 mod inspector and see if I can't figure out what an Apsaras. Okay, they are indeed a summon. They're sacred. 20 hit points, 1 protection. It's pretty low. I assume they have awe. I have 4 awe. Okay. I'm gonna need to do a refresher for myself on Dominions 5 awe and whether or not I think we're gonna have a problem. My first thought is that awe doesn't work versus trample, and the question is that true? Because if that is true, then obviously we'll just go ahead and run them over with our chariots. An awe unit, force attacks has a morale check of 10 plus awe before they can attack. Let's check out how good our morale is. 16. So obviously, I'm sure there's a DRN roll here that we have to worry about, but we are 2 points up before the DRN roll, so that would make us pretty likely to break through on our Rephite warriors. How about our other troops? That's much worse. Yeah, that's a little bit a little bit less than 50% is going to hit. This is nicer. This is should hit. And again, the question is going to be trampling versus awe. It's going to be that's going to be a Google for me as well. Hopefully, I'm not the only one who is learning here. But trample versus awe. They do still have to test against awe. Okay. All right. It doesn't make sense to me, but so be it. And it's mostly if there's 60 enemies and most of them Apsaras, there's probably 30 or 40. I wonder how many gems, etc. they cost. Conjuration 3 summon Epsilara costs 2 pearls to get 3 of them. Alright. Very well. I think that it doesn't... I don't want Kailasa to move this army after me. I think so if we also check Saramadia was kind enough to tell us that where they attacked and the fact that they were successful. So I think they're attacking this turn 84, 84, 73, 89. They're attacking Kailasa? That's interesting. And 92. We may need to message them about that one because I thought that the agreement was that I was taking that one. And I maybe... Alright, I'm gonna be doing some diplomacy with Saramadia. As these are both agreed to be mine, it's possible that they're just interested in ending the war as quickly as possible, and that they are willing to fight the capital and then give it to me, or that they are betraying our arrangement. I have not seen anything yet that suggests they would betray our arrangement, so I'm not going to be stating that as a fact, certainly. But it's... I know that I wouldn't go and fight their capital to give it to somebody else. That seems wild. I would think that I would not do that. And then we can see that the monkey's dominion is certainly not what I would want to have, or their scales. What's the movement cost? Oh, it's 30. Okay. I think that from here we can just combine and we'll just go march in, especially if these guys are attacking already. I can't get there before. There's no getting there before them. So the only thing that we can happen is we can take this a turn early, get some income from it, and risk getting attacked by Kailasa, or we can combine and then move forwards. So I think we're going to go ahead and combine. As maybe this is a little bit too cautious, but so be it. I don't see any. I guess the question is if Sorrow's already here, then Kailasa can't possibly abandon their capital to defend a province that hasn't even been attacked. It seems unlikely to me. Let's move the blood slaves forward to go with them. This guy can go back. Let's check on our recruitment. See what we want to do. These guys are all going to go with him. Start patrolling. So that should be nice. Let's make... let's go back to producing cap-only stuff. Let's see. So we can make the Melkort, or we can make a bale. If we make the bale, that's going to leave us with extra money to make one more Rephite warrior. How are we doing in the rest of our... Still recruiting a guy, but we have no... Actually, stay here. We have no real recruitment going on here. Lion warriors moved back here, but it's very possible they don't own this province, and there's only 10 guys. I'm no longer very concerned the lion warriors are attacking me at this precise moment. He's okay. This one we already searched. Let's go ahead and can we go? Yes. Let's go over here and search. This guy has not searched yet. I don't see fire. This guy's already searched, and we're going to send him here along with this guy. That's our plan to get rid of his disease. Let's go ahead and check. We did get Conjuration 2, so up to a whopping 36 research. That's very nice. And we did get our first air guy, who I do really need to get out site searching as soon as possible. We have an air income of 1, which is not going to get us very far. Our astral income's starting to look nice. The Earth is quite nice. And then Death and Nature, 3 of each is fairly good considering that we don't actually, we don't get any baseline Death or Nature. Soulless Warriors. Okay. This guy I went ahead and searched. He found the Endless Forest. This is probably too greedy, but we're gonna go ahead and start site searching Kailasa's lands too. I don't think that they have any real way to get out of this. This is done. You can also take a look and see which territories we still have left to site search on our side. Let's check. The Dawnland, we haven't searched at all. This is Kailasa territory. This is what we're giving away, so I don't want to search it. Obviously we didn't search Hinnom. This is the one we just captured as well. And this one, all right, we'll just keep searching. There's still plenty of lands that need to be searched. Looks like this side over here has not been well searched. Still missing some stuff over here. So, I think I failed to mention last time we got a free lab down here in Miskya, but it doesn't help us recruit anything, and I don't think we're going to be putting a fortress here, given that we want one here, and we're already building one here. Yeah, these enchantresses, these are not sacred, right? No, these are not sacred. These are going to be some nice cross-path units for us. This is 2 months away, so if we want to build a lab there, we need to do it, and we want it to be on time. We'd have to do it next turn. I don't foresee us having enough money to do that next turn. We're probably going to end up doing another 2 turns of Rephyte Warrior production, and then have to take a turn off to throw up this lab and start building this palisade. Everyone has moved, so that's good. We'll take both of these, and then we'll just converge onto here, and then onto Kailasa. We'll hope that that Sorrow remembers the terms of the agreement. This is still here. Yeah, I mean, if it is the case that Sorrow is attacking and then is going to back off, then this really couldn't go any better for me. I'll take these, the 6 that we agreed on, and then I can just roll right into this incredibly frail looking Lanka. I guess they got this cave. We do have some of our Enkidu now who are helping to patrol. We're going to get this unrest down. That should help our gold a lot. This unrest definitely hurts us. How's this unrest? This one's good. 7, 13. This one grows from the slave market. 1. So, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll keep trying to keep pushing. I think that is the turn, and I will see everybody next turn. Let's